store.
What happened?
It was after 6. They were closed.
Seeing a city down here is one thing, but how do you explain the sky and clouds?
Well, perhaps our mirage was done by a better interior decorator.
Look, it's not a mirage. This place is real.
Hey, you!
Huh?
How'd you get in here? This area is restricted. It's off limits. No monsters allowed.
Monsters?
A wise guy, huh? I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Yeah! Single thrust slash attack!
What's your problem, mister?
Not bad. You're skilled. Or a monster.
Why do you keep calling me a monster?
I'll just have to use a stronger attack then.
Wait a sec.
Double sword slash! Ah! What's that you say that you found the crack that leads to Rave Barrier? Are you certain? Well, it would be delicious if we could get rid of a slew of those rancid Rave Barrier troops before he shows up. Prepare the troops on the front lines! We're going to attack Rave Barrier! Ah! Double sword crosscut!
I hate to point this out, but they're all the same attack, just with different names.
You're smarter than you look! Ha! All I know is that I can't let any of you monsters escape from this city alive!
I'm getting pretty tired of you calling me a monster.
Judah, stop.
Huh?
You're mistaken. They're not monsters. Actually, they're just humans.
But Solasido, those are some strange-looking humans.
Huh? I hope that you were not injured in any way. I'm sorry. It's our duty to protect Miss Remy from monsters, and that's all we can think about these days. I hope that you'll forgive us.
Yeah, right. But both of you keep referring to some monsters. What is that all about, huh?
Yeah, right? And how does this city even exist down here?
It's an underground city with special protection created by Miss Remy. It goes by the name Rave Barrier. The monsters are the creatures who live in the evil world, and they are continuously trying to break in here and kidnap Miss Remy.
Rave Barrier?
And when you saw us, you thought we were them?
Well, you weren't so suspicious looking. It was those things.
There's something that doesn't make any sense here.
What?
If there's a so-called barrier that's supposed to be protecting this city, how is it these monsters get through it and attack you guys?
Just like you, they found a crack that opened up in the barrier. It happens every once in a while. And also, the barrier appears to be getting weaker with time.
The monsters will wait for the right opportunity, and then they will attack the city.
Anyway, we have to hurry. We must go and inform Miss Remy that there is a new crack forming.
Huh?
Oh no! They've come. They're attacking.
They're the monsters?
And they can fly too?
There's so many of them.
Hira, go inform Miss Remy immediately.
Solasido, you're in no condition to fight with that bad arm. You go. I'll stay here and fight.
It's all right. I'm a loyal knight of Miss Remy, so I'm not afraid to fight till the end.
And you and I will fight to the end together.
Right. Let's go.
You should all get out of here fast.
That's our cue, right?
We're ready for you. We will protect Miss Remy. We don't care how many you send. We'll never give up.
Double sword cross cut! There are so many monsters this time. More than usual. At least double.
I know. If only I could use his arm. It doesn't matter. We have to stop them.
Explosion to Sulfarian! Decamore sword, fire, dragon's wing!
Whirlpool of fire!
Did you see their powers? Not bad.
The question remains then. Who are they? Is it possible? Is that who I think it is?
I am truly grateful to you, my friends. We appreciate you giving us a hand in the battle.
Hey, don't mention it.
Yeah, don't mention it.
You didn't even do anything.
It is all clear to me now. Your coming to this place wasn't an accident, was it? You came here because you have a mission to complete, isn't that right? Because you're the new Rave Master.
Huh? He's the Rave Master?
This Miss Remy of yours, is she connected to the Rave Stone?
Yes, she is. Her name is Remy Maltese, and she is a descendant of the Knights of the Blue Sky.
Knights of the Blue Sky? Deerhound told me about them. They fought alongside Sheba. Could she really be related to Maltese?
I believe destiny brought you here to help us. Together we can destroy the monsters that threaten us. Then we can defeat Gale, their leader.
Did you say Gale? That's weird. My father.
Haru, what is it? What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. I just realized that I hadn't eaten in a while. You know I'm no good to anybody unless I've eaten.
That's true.
It can't be.
We've been waiting for you, Gale Glory. We figured sooner or later you'd show your face here at the Tower of Din. And we will destroy you! Now vanish to the eternal sky.
That building's got wings on it. Can it fly?
Probably just a decoration. Like musicals' hair.
That's coming from a bald eggplant.
I guess this is where Miss Remy lives?
So, Lacido, do you think it's a good idea to let them meet her? Do you really think it's safe?
We have no choice, Fura. They were destined to meet one another.
Welcome, Rave Master. I am Remy Maltese. I am the Shrine Maiden of the city of Rave Barrier. I am also the granddaughter of one of the Knights of the Blue Sky, Claire Maltese. Wow, she's really beautiful.
I thought she'd be a lot older than this.
Yeah, me too. Maybe she's got an older sister.
Hey, you are in the presence of royalty. Please have some manners and show her some respect.
Your Highness.
This is stupid.
Did you hear what I said?
Don't mess with the hair!
Please, as you were.
Spoiled brat.
As you know, our city is under a constant threat of attack from the monsters. They come here for the same reason you came here. You all want the Rave of Combat. We constructed this underground city inside the Great Barrier in an attempt to protect the Rave Stone. However, I'm afraid I owe my people an apology. I thought that we were safe from the monsters, but it wasn't true. There were forces working against us.
It's an honor to have you here, Master Gale. I regret that I have some serious and disturbing news to report at this time. Sir, all of our loyal troops on the front lines have been annihilated!
Ever since the monsters found cracks in the foundation of the Great Barrier, they've attacked it over and over, trying to break through. We had to take drastic measures. So we simply dug a hole and buried ourselves in it. But it's only a matter of time before the city falls into the hands of the monsters.
Sir, I believe now is the time to coordinate all the troops and declare an all-out war against the Knights of Rave Barrier. With your command, we can obliterate that city once and for all.
I know you did not come all the way to this city to fight our battles. You have your own mission. Rave Master, I am asking you to work together with Salacido, Fura, and the other Knights of Rave Barrier to help finally put an end to this ugly war.
That's asking quite a bit, don't you think?
I was right. Spoiled brat.
I'm asking for your help.
All right, I'll do it. But in return, I expect to get the Rave Stone.
I know you do. But I can't give it to you. Not yet.
Why not? Is it because you don't have it?
You be careful how you talk to Miss Remy. I told you to show respect.
It's all right.
You want our help, but you really don't trust us, right?
If that's how you choose to look at it. I have a question. The monsters that are after the Rave Stone are part of the Shadow Guard, right?
Shadow Guard? I never heard of them.
So who are they?
You've never heard of the Shadow Guard? Wow, you guys have been underground a long time. The Shadow Guard are the ultimate enemy to peace everywhere. They have been slowly destroying the world using the power of the Shadow Stones.
So that's what's been happening up on the surface.
As long as the Shadow Guard exists, all the Rave Stones are in danger.
So now it all makes sense. I heard that Gale, the leader of the monsters, possesses a Shadow Stone.
Gale is part of the Shadow Guard?
You'll see how failing to let go will ultimately destroy you. It's one of your weaknesses. Your father Gale has several of his own.
What are you saying? My father was never a weak man! He left to find the Rave Stones and save the world. He knew the lives of so many people depended on him. It was his job to protect them. That's not a weakness. In fact, he's the strongest man I know.
Moving story. Mind if I write that down?
Listen, Judah, you don't know the first thing about my father.
I hate to be the one to burst your bubble, but I know everything about Gale Glory. And that's because he used to be one of us.
Gale is pure evil. He doesn't have a single ounce of compassion. dangerous and will destroy anyone in his way.
Could Shuda have been right? Could my father have been part of the Shadow Guard? Could he be leading the monsters?
So you see, if we were to join forces together, we might just have the strength to finally defeat Gale.
I received a tip saying that Gale might soon be coming to the Tower of Din. We must act now.
My father's coming here? Will I have to fight my own father?
If we miss this opportunity, we may never get another chance. We must take him down now. But we will need you, Rave Master.
You have the power that is needed for this.
Help us to defeat Gale.
I can't.
Huh? What do you mean?
If the monsters win, they'll take the Rave Stone.
So you won't help us then? Maybe you're not the Rave Master at all.
Back off.
Haru, will you at least tell us the reason why? Wait! Don't go!
Wow, that's not like Haru.
That's more like musical.
Yep. Haru, wait for me!
You seem to be his friend. Do you know why he would do this?
I never try to figure him out. Besides, this is your problem?
Are you blaming me for all of this?
Huh? No one's blaming you for anything. Spoiled little brat. Alright, look, I know you guys are in a jam. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll go talk to Haru for you. I have a little influence with him. But if I do, you'll give us that Rave Stone.
You're in no position to bargain.
The ball's in your court. Oh, and good luck with those monsters.
How dare you! I'm sorry, Remy. He's just an arrogant fool. He doesn't know who he's dealing with.
I failed. I couldn't get the Rave Master to help save us.
It's not over yet. Keep acting like the Shrine Maiden, just the way we planned it.
Regarding Gale, he might soon be coming to the Tower of Din. We must act immediately.
Show yourself!
Done it. He seems to be shouting something up there. Probably I want my mommy.
Hey, Haru, what you doing? Did you catch these two fish? Not bad, except they're tiny. My dad caught a fish last week. I swear it was as big as a house. My dad brought home a fish last week, too. It was as big as my grandma. Whoa, that's big. You got that right. My grandpa even thought it was my grandma. What'd he do? He yelled at it. Bessie, where's my slippers?
Jory, Gifu!
Are you going home now, Papa?
Yeah, you want to come with me?
Yeah.
You want to go fishing next week?
Can I?
I found a spot where the fish jump right in your pail.
Can I ride piggyback? Oh, me too! Me Come on, Cat, please! No. Well, their dads caught really big fish and ours never did. Come on! Why should I have to take you fishing? 'Cause I just want to see what a really big fish looks like. That's not the real reason, is it? You just want to prove you're better than those boys, don't you? No, My father caught a fish. Well, my father...
Haru! There was an accident. Can tell you fell into the ocean.
What? Oh no! Hey, Cat! Cat? Come on, sis, wake up! You gotta wake up, please!
Haru, she'll be okay. Calm down.
Cat? Hey, sis. I'm sorry, Haru. I tried for a big fish, but just like this. I thought I might catch a big one here, but I must have slipped in the rocks. Haru, I'm just fine now. What's the matter with you? I don't care about not having a father. As long as you're here.
Show yourself, father!
keep this up. He's an excellent swordsman. He must not be from around here. But a boy taking out 1,000 soldiers single-handedly, well, I'd say his elevator doesn't go to the top floor. Something about him is very familiar. That's enough! Let's put an end to all of this! Hideo Zasha!
Now that's pretty strange. What? That's weird. Why didn't he attack when he had the chance?
You numbskull! What's the matter with you? There's the human! Attack him!
He's slow. But he's got a shadow stone. Okay, not so slow.
It's our ship's shadow stone at work called Submarine Wheel. It allows them to travel underground as though we were in a submarine. It came in quite handy before when we discovered the lava ring.
Are you done talking yet? I'm getting bored here. Where is he? He was supposed to come to the Tower of Din.
Good job, Sasha. And now, finish him off.
I've got to get out of here. But I have to find my father. I must. I'm ready. Revolution!
What? That's impossible. He defeated Sasha all by himself.
Looks to me like your submarine friend just took a big dive. Anybody else here want to go for a swim?
He destroyed our mighty soldier Starship! You must all work together and attack him! It's the only way to defeat him! He's tired! Now is your chance! Attack!
Get out of my way! I know my father is in that tower!
Listen here, Haru. Your father Gale left the island. He went off on a search to find the Rave Stones. Since he hasn't contacted us in 15 years, we have to assume something happened.
Gale Glory, your father, was one of us.
We can defeat Gale if we join together to fight.
I don't understand. What could make my father do this? I know that he's in there. I must find out the truth. I have to get in that tower. Great.
Finally, some result. What was that? He used an explosion. What kind of weapon does he have?
I don't want to fight. I don't want to believe my father is the leader of all these creatures.
Sir, 500 soldiers destroyed already. There's no choice. Get Gale out here! Right.
Don't bother. I'll go to him instead.
Guys, you all right? Yeah, never mind me! Finish him, Surgical! Do it! Yes, sir. I will do as you say. I must do it!
sure to use this victory wisely. You're just what the world needs right now. Always follow what you believe in, just like your father did.
No, don't! Don't do it! Shoot her!
You've certainly come a long way. You're very close. But when you finally learn the truth, will you be able to handle it?
I can't go any further.
Where do you suppose the Rave Master went?
We've searched practically everywhere for him. Nothing.
It is most puzzling.
Hey, stop that! Put it down!
He wouldn't. Then again, it's Haru.
You think he went to the Tower of Din alone?
But how does he even know where it is?
He wouldn't stand a chance alone.
Don't be so sure.
Huh?
We're not waiting around here. Let's go, Ellie.
Right.
We need you to show us how to get to the tower.
Look, you've got to think this thing through. They've got over 1,000 monster guards.
That's right, and Gale has the power of the Shadow Stones available. You don't want to face him without a vast army with you.
What if this Gale person turns out to be Haru's father?
What? His father?
If Haru thinks Gale is his dad, he probably wants to set things straight.
Is it true?
It's Remy.
If there is indeed some kind of connection between the Rave Master and Gale, we may be approaching the apocalypse. When these two powerful winds collide, it'll all be over. When two powerful winds collide?
Wasn't that one of those disaster movies?
In certain areas, Haru is a time of year when the wind causes the flowers to spread. And then in other parts of the world, a gale is also a wind, a mighty gust that causes havoc wherever it happens to hit land.
I don't know what will happen when the winds Haru and Gale collide, but in the end, the result will certainly be devastating. I must go to the Tower of Din and see what is happening myself.
You can't, Miss Remy. That's impossible. It's far too dangerous for you to go out there.
There's something about these people that isn't completely legit. I can smell it.
Please, listen to reason. I can't let you.
Did you see that? It's Master Gale. Master Gale has come to fight with us. We'll win with Master Gale.
This can't be. My own father will destroy me? swords actually shook the ground. It's like they're in a different dimension. Seacard said King controlled the Erasean Six, so what does he have to do with my father? Remy thought Gale was supposed to come to the Tower of Din, but she never said why. What makes this tower so special? Why would all the monsters fight me to keep me out? What is going on?
So, I see it's begun. What happens next down there will ultimately determine the course that this world will take. Haru and Gale, two enormous forces converging simultaneously in one location. All the power in the world won't be able to stop it. What occurs in the next few minutes will alter history.
I'd say you've been practicing a bit, haven't you? Gale Glory.
It was all for the purpose of defeating you myself, King. Or, make that Gale Rare Groove.
Gale? King's first name is Gale too?
I'm finally face to face with my parallel self.
Parallel self?
To be honest, I didn't think you had a chance of surviving this long. I figured you for 10 years at the outside, considering the special implant you have inside you.
This doesn't make any sense. My father and King have known each other for more than 10 years? What does it all mean?
Haru, I apologize for hitting you earlier. Sometimes I become so focused on a goal that I don't pay attention to anything around me. I've always been that way. I'm sorry.
I know someone else just like that.
Son of Gale Glory. Or should I say Rave Master? It seems that you and my army of monsters had a little party here. It was quite a bash.
So King is the real leader of the monsters. And when Solacido and Fura talked about Gale, they didn't mean my father. They meant King.
How do you feel about it, Gale Glory? Your own son is now the Rave Master.
That is not the issue right now.
Father?
Regardless, I see you have not forgotten the special day.
Rest assured, I won't forget, ever, the day that crosses time.
The day that crosses time?
This is the one day when you return to the Tower of Din. The day you perform the ritual of creating new Shadow Stones. The end claim, right, King?
So, the Shadow Stones are all created here.
That's right. The Shadow Stones can be forged only once a year, and only on the day that crosses time. It was on this day, and in this tower, that all Shadow Stones were spawned. After years of searching, I have found it.
Congratulations on your success. But it was for nothing, for no one can stop the end claim.
I'll stop it.
This will be good.
Beware! I'm coming.
Do what you must.
I have lived for this moment.
Your son will perish too.
I won't let that happen.
Need I remind you, you've never been able to stop me from doing what I want, not once.
Stop!
What's wrong?
It looks like your friend really did go to the Tower of Din by himself.
Haru, you jerk!
He's a little bullheaded sometimes.
So it turns out the Rave Master's father is the leader of the monsters. It's hard to believe he didn't know about this until now.
I can explain. You see, Haru has always...
We've got to hurry up.
I'm beginning to get the picture now. My father left on his journey to find this place. What I don't get is why he never came back to the island for 15 years. And how does he know King? Was Shuda right? Was my father really once part of the Shadow Guard? Why? How did it happen? I have to find the truth.
Since you've come a long way, I'll show you the end claim up close and personal.
I won't let you.
What was that?
That is called Black Zenith.
Is that King's Shadow Stone?
That's right. Everything that the darkness touches disappears. It's a supreme shadow stone. It's one of the 5 different shadow stones that King possesses.
You're kidding. I didn't know one person could use that many.
Oh, he can use that many, all right. He has the ultimate power. He's Gale Raregroove, Supreme Commander.
I call on the smoke and darkness. Let the enclave commence. Conceal every last ray of light. We channel our lives through this power so that new shadow stones may ultimately emerge.
known as the day that crosses time. This has been the date of many historic events, events that changed the world. Whether it's merely coincidence or not is a question left to scholars. The fact remains that all these events converge in a single day on the calendar. On this day, in the 15th year of Symphonia's history, Raisha Valentine created the Rave Stones. She also lost her life on the same date. It was on this day, in the 16th year of Symphonia's history, that the Overdrive destroyed 1/10 of the planet and thus ended the war. And the day that crosses time has more meaning to Glory and I. Isn't that right, Glory? You might say it has personal meaning. In the 21st year of Symphonia's history, Glory and I were both presented with the name Gale on this day.
The same name?
Exactly 20 years later, a highly skilled peacekeeping force was created by us, the Gales, and it became the Shadow Guard. Are you beginning to see a pattern? And now, in the 66th year of Symphonia's history, both father and son, Gale Glory and the Rave Master, will perish for the sake of the new Enclave. We are at the birth of a new kind of power. This year's Enclave will produce an amazing new and powerful Shadow Stone. And to celebrate this day that crosses time, I will destroy you both. After Enclave is concluded.
King! Or Gale! Or whatever your name is! Why are you doing this? Why do you create shadow stones to cause misery? Why do you have a grudge against the Rave Stones? Father, I was wrong. I thought that you...
Don't say it.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what you thought, Haru. The fact is, you're still my son, right?
That's right.
I'm sure that there are many questions you'll want to ask me. And there is so much I want to share with you as well. I just don't know quite where to begin, Haru. But I'm afraid that since Unclaim has already begun, I don't have time to explain things to you now. When the battle is over, I will tell you everything.
I am your son, but I'm also the Rave Master. Are we on the same side?
That's something you're going to have to decide for yourself.
If anyone's being stubborn here, it's you!
I guess you're right. Drink this.
Huh? What is it?
It's a special elixir. Drinking it will help you restore a good portion of your strength.
Wow, tastes like bubblegum. Whoa! I feel my strength coming back. This is good stuff, Dad. You gotta tell me where I can get some more.
It's a very special formula. It took me a long time to get that one bottle, so don't count on any more. But when you're fighting King and you need all your strength, it will come in handy, so hang on to it.
Huh. You could have taken this, yet instead you chose to give it to me.
And now that you've taken it, you're ready for action, right?
Cut it out! You're embarrassing me!
Why are you embarrassed? There's no one here. If you're strong enough to complain, I'm not worried about you. But remember one thing. When fighting King, physical strength isn't the most important attribute. It's your inner strength. That's how you'll win, or how you will lose.
I'll give it all I got. Count on it.
Follow me. You and I are headed for the top floor.
Right.
That tower looks familiar to me in some way. But how? Have I been here before? I'm sure of it. The question is why?
Miss Ellie, is there some problem?
Mm-mm. Just daydreaming.
Let me know if you need help. My body is a registered weapon.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, you're the first one I'll call.
Ellie, what's going on?
Sorry, I'm all ready to go now. Well, you come in? Haru needs our help.
Haru, help! Right!
Maybe once we find Haru and get out of this place, some more of my memory will return.
This place must have cost a fortune. Couldn't they have afforded an elevator?
Quit complaining. Just because you're the Rave Master doesn't mean you don't need a little exercise now and then.
Why didn't he come home? Why didn't he want to be with Kat and me? What made him go look for the rave? I'm right next to my father, yet I can't bring myself to ask him these questions. But just knowing that he's alive, that we're still a family, maybe that's enough.
Haru, King and I are well matched up. If I were alone, I'd have a 50-50 chance of defeating him. Since you're here, the scales are swung in our favor. But we might not be fighting side by side. There's a chance we could be separated.
What do you mean?
Never mind that now. Let's just win.
Dad, if we do defeat King, I say we go back to Garage Island together.
Of course we will. I made a promise to Cat 15 years ago. I intend to keep it no matter what.
Looks like this place went through an overhaul.
Yet, it still feels so familiar to me.
Well, it's probably just a fresh paint job and a new roof.
It'll be okay. Hey, all of us have been through this kind of thing before. Remember, you gotta be in to win. I like that. Thanks a lot, Ellie.
The time is winding down. Let's get going.
Haru, don't do anything stupid.
We're coming, Haru. I promise.
Look, Remy, if things start getting rough, I want you to...
Don't worry about me. We just have to get free of the monsters.
Let's finally bring peace to Ray Barrier.
This is my ultimate achievement. My entire life's work comes down to this one moment. All those who doubted me, who betrayed me, will rue this day. What a glorious day it is. This year's end claim is guided by the power of darkness. It truly will be the final ceremony. However, I can't leave here during the process, so those two pests will just have to come to me. Gale Glory and the Rave Master, as well as their allies. stay within claim, so I'll leave their fate to my trusted soldiers. I call upon them with this superior Shadow Stone. Hate. I summon the Palace Guardians! Welcome back.
It has been quite a long while, King. The 5 of us are totally prepared for battle. Just give us your word.
The word is exterminate. Insects have infested the tower. But Gale Glory is different. His power is nearly equal to my own. I'll get him.
Understood. As for the rest of the intruders, the Palace Guardians will eliminate them all.
Now, I'm waiting for you, Gale Glory.
We're coming for you, King!
He couldn't have. King, you... I don't believe it!
What is it, Father?
Have you sunk so far into the darkness, Rare Groove?
What's the matter?
It's nothing. We need to move fast. We have to defeat King and stop the end claim right now. Haru, look out! Come on, this way. Let's go. Haru!
Father!
Haru! Haru! Can you hear me? Haru!
Oh dear, perhaps it's best if I wait outside and keep guard. In fact, I...
Shut up.
All right.
Going with
I'm
us.
going with you.
The stairs are wrecked.
We have no choice but to look for another way in.
Yeah. Something tells me the staircase isn't the only way in.
Why didn't I think of it before? A place this size must have a catering entrance.
Over here. There's another staircase we can use over here.
There is? But how would you know that, Ellie?
I don't know. Just a feeling.
Okay then. Standing around here isn't doing us any good. I think we should follow Ellie's hunch.
Who put you in charge all of a sudden?
Unless someone has a better idea, I think we should head that way too. It's better than just picking a direction out of a hat.
Now everyone's on the bandwagon.
I think we should do as she says.
You do?
I know that we can trust her. Ellie would never let us down. Thank you, Remy.
Okay, so she had a lucky guess. It happens.
Let's get going.
And now we go down this passage.
All right. I don't know how she's doing it, but she seems to know her way around.
What will happen when the two winds, Haru and Gale, collide? Is it already happening?
Remy, I want you to stay right beside me.
Tell me something. When this is all over, do you think we'll be able to live our normal lives again?
Of course we will.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I need to speak to you about something. We haven't been completely honest in our dealings with you. Remy, Solicido, and I have spent years protecting a Ravestone and a certain other secret, but it's all coming to an end soon.
Can we talk about this at a more convenient time?
Today, if we're successful in our battle and we leave this place, we will reveal our secret. I only ask that you stay long enough to see this fight through. We need your help. Can I trust that you will wait that long?
I don't care about your secret, the Rave, or any of you people for that matter. I have a friend in there that needs my help. The rest we'll worry about when this is over, okay?
I'm just not sure I can trust someone with earrings in his face.
You're one to talk with that ridiculous-looking ponytail.
These things are making a big comeback now. They're trendy.
Why do I know my way around this place? It seems so creepy. This may help us find Haru faster, but still.
If this keeps happening, I'm gonna be crushed like a grape! Explosion! It didn't make a dent. Huh? Father?
You can't come! Between us now! Wait for me, Haru! I'll smash this wall into pieces!
What are you doing?
I finally get to see you after all these years. You're so strong and you have courage!
Father! Don't do it! Don't waste your energy!
How can I allow myself to be separated from a son I haven't seen in 15 years?
I'll be fine. You just have to go on ahead without me.
I can't do that. I refuse to let us be apart like this again, Haru.
You've got no choice. Besides, trying to get me out of here is just gonna slow you down. I'll get through here on my own. After all, I am your son, right?
Haru.
I don't want you to worry about me, okay? I'll be right behind you soon. You better get moving before King makes the Shadow Stone.
Okay. Come as quick as you can. I don't know if I can defeat King on my own. I'll need your strength. Just promise me this, that you'll make it out of there in one piece.
I understand. I promise you. Of course, now what do I do? They're getting closer. Ow. Note to self, get a helmet and start wearing it at all times. Well, at least nothing's broken.
The resemblance is quite amazing, isn't it? You do look just like Gale Glory. So you're the new Rave Master, Haru Glory.
Oh, I guess you guys didn't get the memo about the costume party. It's supposed to be tuxedos, you know.
That's humor, right? We're the Palace Guardians. We were brought here to protect King and destroy you as well.
You look like a traveling freak show.
If you were crushed by the walls, then our job would have been a lot simpler. However, that would definitely have taken all the fun out of our mission.
King gave specific instructions. He is going to destroy Gale Glory with his own two hands. We were to let Gale Glory pass through to the top floor, then eliminate you however we like. Isn't that right, Capitan?
Yes, that's precisely correct.
So you're saying the only way for me to get out of here is to get rid of all you circus clown wannabes? Is that it?
First, I have the utmost respect for circus clowns. Second, you will never defeat us. Isn't that right, Capitan?
Do you always need to ask me if what you're saying is correct?
It's meant to frighten the opponent, like this dance of mine.
It's not working, Raucus.
Wait, I just added this part last week.
Why is it everyone I fight has to have serious emotional problems? I don't have time to argue with them. I've got to take them out right now. Revolution!
Just when I was getting to the part of the dance called the butterfly hold, you interrupt. Next time, wait till the dance is over. Here's your attack.
That one was pretty close.
Claro! You seem to avoid that attack with a lot of grace and skill. You've had serious dance training, haven't you? Did you ever learn this one?
Will someone tell me what's going on here?
Rhythm counters his shadow stone. He won't leave nor leave you alone. He'll take your attack and send it right back. Except when you get it, it will be even stronger. The pain will be greater and last much, much longer.
I'll never read poetry again! Move!
My shadow stone is called Shadow Doll.
What?
You can swing and jut, but I cannot be cut.
They all have shadow stones.
Don't bother, amigo. His strength is almost depleted. Isn't that right, Capitan?
My turn. I watch on the fair. Now my turn. I destroy human.
This guy's been working out. Wow. How can you stop him with just one?
I get him. Lucrece made his point. Stay away. This is not your fight now, it's mine. Don't spoil the suspense. I destroy human.
He's going to do it.
Stop! Get out of the way. It's my job. No way.
You guys take your time. I'm gonna catch some Z's while I'm waiting. Huh? What the heck's going on? I can't seem to move.
When I stand on your shadow, alas, you're stuck, you're frozen fast. Shadows are what I control. That's how I steal your soul.
Do you speak any English?
Rionette, it's my fight.
Let go of my shadow. Man, you must be totally bumming on a cloudy day.
Struggle and your body will break, your bones will crumble and ache.
What?
Him I catch, I destroy.
Stop! Can we talk about this?
seems that all your friends are here. It's impressive that they were able to find this room.
Don't underestimate us.
Fine. This simply means that we will be able to eliminate you annoying maggots all at one time.
In your dreams.
They're the palace guardians for Gale.
Each of them is rumored to control a shadow stone of great power.
Everyone needs to be on their guard.
Hey, listen. I just want to say thanks for coming, guys.
That's what we're here for. If you fall, we want you to know we'll always be there to catch you. Sir Blue, it was just a figure of speech. I wasn't planning a demonstration. Sir Blue, wake up! Wake up!
So, Haru, which one of them is your dad? I thought your dad was human.
Well, I think you're a little confused. You see...
It's that one, right? He looks like you.
Are you crazy?
Okay, I'll explain. The Gale that Solasido was telling us about earlier is also known as King. He's the head of the Shadow Guard.
What's that?
It's King?
That's right, and he's not my father. They both just have the same first name.
You see, I knew it all along. There's no way your father could be hooked up with those monsters.
You were right.
They're both named Gale? That's rather odd. Wait a minute. Where is your father now, Haru?
On the top floor of the tower. I was going to help him fight King.
Two Gales in the same location? When these two powerful winds collide, it'll be over.
That's why I need to beat these guys and get up there as quickly as I can.
Impossible. There's no way that you're going to defeat all of us. Even if you did, it would be a wasted effort on your part, because time is running out.
Man, check out the size of that hourglass.
Can I use that to set my watch?
That thing is an illusion. It must be created by his shadow stone.
When the sands run out in exactly 1 hour, end claim will be over.
And claim?
That's the ritual where shadow stones are created. It's taking place right now in this tower.
So what happens when this end claim, or whatever it's called, is over?
The ultimate shadow stone will be born, and that will give us global domination.
Huh? The ultimate shadow stone?
Two Gales, two winds. And on the day when the two winds collide, the end of the world will be at hand. This is what was meant. This is it. The two winds are colliding. The prophecy wasn't about Haru and his father. It was about Gale and King. And King's treachery, the creation of the ultimate shadow stone.
What?
If it is true, this is the hour that was destined years ago. Which means that this is the time when the fate of the world will be determined.
So that's his goal. We thought King was seeking total world domination, but we were naive. King seeks global annihilation. Haru and Gale, the fate of the world now rests solely in your hands. Personally, I don't care what happens to this world, but I will watch it through to the end.
The fate of the world.
That's right. With the ultimate shadow stone, we'll control the world and dance wherever we like. Isn't that right, Capitan?
That's right, except for the dancing part.
These guys are clueless. They just don't get it. We've got to stop Enclame before the hourglass runs out.
That shouldn't be hard. We'll just take these clowns out first.
It's too late, I'm afraid. No one can stop Enclame now. Soon the ultimate shadow stone will be brought into the world, and our reign of terror will begin.
Why are you doing this? Why do you want to cause so much misery in the world? Ha! We'll protect the world no matter what happens.
It appears you are set on testing our fortitude, so I'll banish you to the prison of your own mind.
This place. This is Garage Island. What's going on?
This is the prison of spirits. The scenery is from the mindscape of your soul, the place your spirit will one day return, and where you'll go after your destruction.
What are you talking about? Where are the others?
They've all returned to their own prisons of spirits.
So you've separated us all from each other. Oh man, I hope everyone is safe.
There's only 45 minutes left until the ultimate shadow stone is created. That's all the time you have to defeat me and escape from here. Now let's get to it. Okay, we'll finish our fight. And this time no one is around to disturb us.
There's not much time. I've got to defeat him quickly. The sand is running out.
All the guys are gone.
What? I take offense to that remark.
It was a smart play on their part to separate us. What is this place? A Ray Barrier shrine, an island, and a wasteland.
Hey, I believe that's the island Sir Plu and I come from.
Huh? I never knew that you and Plu were from the same place.
Oh, yeah. It was 1 year, 16 days, 7 hours, and 12 seconds ago, give or take a week. These violent creatures called the Pudding Heads attacked us. They bombarded us with massive desserts. We tried to fight back, but we were way too full. Then, Sir Plu gallantly showed up and single-handedly defeated every one of those Pudding Heads.
That story sounds pretty far-fetched.
Well, would you have believed me if I said they were the pie people?
Your doom looms. Your thoughts have been blended together to create this landscape and weather. Your friends are away and you're my prey.
Well, looks like we're the ones who have to take on this one. He's bigger than us, but the 4 of us can do it. You think? Yeah, well, when it comes to fighting, Plu and Griff aren't exactly the most daring.
Oh, great. You're gonna hold that Pudding Head incident over my head, aren't you?
Oh boy, I think that we're in trouble.
Where are we? This all looks vaguely familiar somehow.
Is this my home? It looks like Aqua Prison, but there's some other scenery mixed in. I don't recognize that part of it at all.
It's from Blues City.
Huh? Musica.
So, it's your hometown and mine put together. What's going on?
I don't know, but we have to find a way out of here. I'm worried about the others.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't make any difference what this place is right now. And by the looks of that thing, we've got about 40 minutes until Enclaim is finished. Man, something weird's happening with the ground.
Palace Guardian. What are those things?
Huh? Celestino, look out!
Now I destroy humans, lots of humans, spike of pain! The grace show everyone, him no fool.
A shadow stone with spikes.
Mine. Spikes, I control, I destroy.
Tell me one thing. Where are Haru and the others?
Haru? Oh, Rave Master, away! We each fight.
They're trying to take us one at a time, including Remy.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture. I'm pretty sure Haru and that bald friend of yours will be okay, but I'm not so sure about Ellie and Remy. Normally, I could handle this clown with the limited vocabulary, but in this case, Celestino, you go ahead and attack him while I hold him down, okay?
I get it. A silver claimer.
Go ahead, nail him.
Right. That feel like mosquito bite. The grace squash you like bug.
It isn't working!
A regular attack might not be strong enough. We're gonna have to come up with something else.
I destroy. I destroy.
He broke the silver. He's more powerful than I thought.
We've got no time! I don't care what happens to this arm anymore.
I told you it won't work.
The time has come now to unleash the power! Aerial cross!
What the heck was that? The weapon kept changing direction on its own.
It's a power that I have called psychokinesis. The ability to mentally move objects from a distance.
So, you've got psychic powers. Huh? What's wrong?
We must hurry. There has to be a link to another site around here.
A link? You're telling me they're all connected?
Yes, help me find it.
Wait a second, explain a little more of this to me.
That hourglass. It's the same one we saw before we all got separated. That means we didn't move into different dimensions. So even though some unknown force separated us, we are all actually still in the same space. So it follows. There has to be links connecting them.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're pretty smart, huh?
We've got to hurry and find them. Remy is... Miss Remy must be waiting.
You are smart, all right, but you stink at lying.
Huh?
Don't worry, I've figured it out by now. I know who Remy Maltese is. She's actually a fake rave guard, isn't she? One more thing. It's also a lie that she has the Rave of Combat. That's why she couldn't give it to us. A fake rave guard wouldn't have it in their possession, would they?
How'd you figure it out?
Looking back at it now, nothing made sense. First of all, rave guards are usually Knights of the Blue Sky transformed into animals. Deerhound told us that. And then there was the way you and Remy acted so weird at times. But the most suspicious thing was the fact that Remy left Ray Barrier even though she was supposed to protect the city with the sacred seal. So, here's what I figure to be the truth. Claire Maltese is actually guarding the Rave of Combat somewhere. And Ray Barrier was built just as a decoy to hide the real Ray. By convincing your enemies that the Rave was in Ray Barrier, you could hide the existence of Claire and keep the Ray protected. I guess it's possible that Claire is transmitting the power of the Sacred Seal from a remote location. That's also why the seal weakens once in a while. It all makes perfect sense now.
So it seems you know everything now.
Yeah, you're busted. But I'm not holding it against you. You did all that to protect the Rave. You do deserve credit. Besides, not every single part of it was a lie, was it? Huh? You claim to be Remy's guardian. That seems real. Remy's very important to you, isn't she?
Yes, she is. She's my younger sister.
Huh? Younger sister? A brother and sister have been protecting the Rave? That's wild.
How interesting. Remy Maltese is a fake. And she is not in possession of the Rave. And to top it off, she's also your younger sister. The others are simply going to love hearing this story.
His name is El Tiangle, the leader of the Palace Guards.
Doesn't think much about fashion.
Why do we have to get the toughest opponent at a time like this? Can the two of us beat him?
I'm sorry, big brother. I won't be able to keep my promise. I told you that one day we would be able to go home together. I see our house. What did they say? This place creates the mindscape of the soul. So, this is the place I will return to in the end. Big brother, we will be together in our hearts. Big brother.
Is everyone all right?
Let go of her!
Whoa, I can move!
Remy, talk to me. Are you okay? Wake up.
Big brother.
Big brother what, huh? He's your brother?
Well,
It's okay. We don't have to hide anymore.
we don't? I'm so glad that you came.
How'd you get here? You're not allowed in this place. Moving through our space, you're just one more annoyance that I must erase.
Remy and I are brother and sister, so we have many places in common in our minds. That's the house where we were born. You didn't realize there would be a link between these illusions, between our minds and spirits. Once I found this house in my illusion, I figured it must be connected to Remy's. I knew she must be thinking the same thing. Then it was just a matter of finding a way into her illusion, so why not the door?
Well, it doesn't matter to me exactly how you arrived, but you won't leave here alive.
No one tries to hurt my sister, so get ready for battle! Oh, Sir Plue! Can you please help Miss Remy? Miss Ellie, we need to come up with a plan on how to beat this ignoramus.
Like what?
Well, I was thinking you could distract him with your heavenly beauty while I sneak up behind him. After all, your radiance is quite...
Next!
Okay, I got another idea.
He must have a weakness. We just have to figure out what it is.
Take me in your arms, squeeze me tight, then when he gets jealous, we can...
Knock it off!
I was just trying to sacrifice myself for your sake. It's the least I could do. Actually, the least I could do is run away and bury my head in a gopher hole. But this is a close second. I'm lost.
He has a shadow stone. That's it!
This is it. Just quit. Shadow Doll cannot be beat. Give up now. Admit your defeat.
Excuse me, may I have a word with you?
Don't mind my speak, but you are a freak.
What are you doing? Stay away from him.
My body is a registered weapon.
You almost got him, Griff. Just don't say anything stupid.
I can make any balloon animal you want, and I don't even need a balloon.
Oh my, that's amazing. Incredible.
Almost there.
Oh, I wish to see more. Can you do a dinosaur?
I can do better than that.
Do it, do it.
You want a dinosaur? Here's a flying pterodactyl! How did I miss? I was a dart champion. Sir Plue could have been a bullseye.
Don't give up just yet.
Plue just needs some guidance.
shame I lost the game.
Ellie, you were brilliant! Yeah! The writing guy has been defeated! It sounds so good, it should be repeated!
Have you ever considered rapping?
Remy, you were right. These people are our friends, and we can count on them. We have defeated 2 of the Palace Guardians, and we still have 3 left. They are all fierce and powerful, but we must beat them if we are to have any chance of stopping the ultimate Shadow Stone. Wait, hold on a minute. The numbers!
What are you talking about?
Look, I know both Haru and Musica are trained warriors. I know they're capable of handling themselves, but the numbers don't add up.
Is this some kind of math test?
There are 3 of the Palace Guardians left, and Musica is battling LT Angle as we speak. That can only mean that the other 2 Guardians are both taking on Haru together. Even someone as skilled as Haru can't beat them both.
We have to find a way to help Haru!
We can't because we don't have a link to get to Haru's illusion. I feel like it's hopeless.
Trust me, no matter how bad it looks, it's never hopeless. Don't worry about him. I know Haru pretty well, and I know he'll be fine. He's got courage. In fact, he's more courageous than anyone I know.
Courageous?
Oh man, this guy's barely broken a sweat. He's tough.
Fascinating. It is obvious he's substantially more skilled than I anticipated. No wonder he's the Rave Master.
I have a question for you. Why haven't you used your Shadow Stone yet?
I don't need devices to annihilate you.
A device? You think the Shadow Stone is a gimmick and you'd rather fight a fair match? You're not a typical Shadow Guard. What do you want?
I only want one thing. To see a strong fight between 2 well-suited warriors.
If you don't think it's fair to use a Shadow Stone, then why did you join the Shadow Guard? Why are you helping them?
Silvarian! The Shadow Guard allows me to find new opponents and to seek superlative sparring matches. The Shadow Stone is a bauble. I do not rely on magic and mist. I prefer to trust in my strength.
What's wrong with you? Don't you know who the Shadow Guard are? Don't you know what they do?
I don't care. So what if they're some sort of organized gang?
You don't know what's going on, do you? When King said this Shadow Stone will cause the end of the world, did you think he was joking? You've got to help me stop him, or else it's the end of everything, including you.
What a fascinating story. Tell it to someone who cares. I only care about fighting.
You call yourself a true warrior. Don't you care about good and evil?
My fight doesn't concern good or evil, only losing and winning. Like I said, winning and losing, and now I'm winning and you're losing.
Not only does your fight lack a clear distinction between good and evil, it also lacks heart. Remember one thing, I'm not like you. I only fight when every other option fails. If I could, I'd choose not to fight. However, I will fight you, as the new Rave Master. I'll fight for one reason only, because it's the right thing to do. I will win back this world. I'll make it a place where everyone is free, where evil's banished, and I'll do it with my own 2 hands.
This warrior, he truly wants to save the world.
That's why I need to defeat King. And if you try and get in my way, I'll take you.
Your threats do not impress me, boy. I'll show you the dragon attack passed on by my ancestors. Sky Dragon Flame Charge! Sky Dragon Flame melts even iron.
Rune save! Anything else your ancestors teach you?
I see that your raid has exceptional powers. Then how's this? Earth Dragon Tremor! The Earth Dragon can split the land with one step. One more thing that you should learn. Sentimental feelings from the heart have no place for a warrior in battle.
Feelings are the most important tool a warrior's got. Without the feelings you have for your family and for your friends, you'd have no reason to keep fighting. You'd never even start.
A warrior thinks about battle, not family and friends. That's enough. You will now experience one of the secrets of my race.
A supreme dragon blow of epic proportions! Yeah! This blast will reduce everything around it to nothingness! Revolution! Dancing bombardment! Strike dragon cataclysm! Missing something, Rave Master! My Decaforce sword! This is my mightiest attack, the one blow that has seen me succeed through countless assaults. Enough of this, admit you're lost. What good is a broken sword? Have you never had doubts about your reasons for fighting? You've never had feelings? Not even once? All you have to do is have an open mind about it. Then it would be totally clear to you. You'd know what I'm fighting for. Where did you get another sword? Two swords from one. Blue Crimson. You mean it didn't actually break? It separated? It's the fifth power of the Decaforce sword. Blue Crimson. It joins two opposing forces, fire and ice. Each one of them is strong on its own. But together they're... Hopefully you'll see that fighting is not just about winning and losing. You are a much tougher opponent than I first anticipated. I didn't think it possible Leg could lose to you. But it's your strength that will be your downfall. For the stronger you are, the stronger my counterattacks become. I won't let you win!
What could be more perfect than this? The two of us fighting while the end of the world Shadowstone is born. Excellent, Gale Glory. You keep trying. It will make your defeat all the more pitiful.
You're insane! Okay, now I've got to go and find my father. There can't be very much time left before Enclaim is over. I hope that Ellie and all the others are okay. The only question now is, how do I get out of this place?
You won't.
Huh?
It's the end of the courage line for you.
There's another one? I don't believe it. It's in your wacko again.
I can either destroy you now, or after I show you a new dance step.
If I remember right, he's a copier. That means if I don't do anything, he won't have any power. I'm running out of time. Can I get past him without fighting?
Muchacho, you're not thinking of leaving before my demonstration. You know it's rude to depart before the final curtain call.
How did you know what I was thinking?
A real dancer knows how to read his audience. Now it's showtime!
He thinks he's on one of those Who Wants to Be a Star programs.
First, the one-legged electric tango!
I've got to attack him without letting him counterattack. I know. I just won't give him time. Smoking bombardment! If I move quickly through the smoke, he won't be able to defend himself. Sylvaria! Ha! I think I got him.
Magnifico!
Huh?
Tell me, was that choreographed or was it improvised? Either way, here's back at ya!
This is crazy. He copied me. How could he have known my plan?
I'm talented!
Surprise! Now I know what your Shadow Stone is.
Oh?
The old man in the hourglass didn't just appear out of thin air. You made them invisible just like the weapon you're using.
So you've guessed it. My Shadow Stone is called Transparent. It makes things vanish, like I am about to do to you.
And now I also know you have a weapon.
What possible difference does it make if you know I have a weapon or not?
What do you mean?
Like they say, here today, gone tomorrow. Just when you thought you had it all figured out.
Oh, great. He turned himself invisible. Huh?
Invisible rock.
Haru, I'm not sure. I can hold on.
A peso for your thoughts, Rave Master. So, what's
What's your next move gonna be, amigo?
Release the thoughts in your mind.
How can I attack without thinking about it?
Looks like you're out of options, compadre. So I'll go instead.
Oh, you're still with us, huh? You have a lot of stamina.
Please, put me out of my misery. Just end it quickly.
Be glad to. Finally, there's one point that you and I can both agree on.
Haru, I may not be able to beat him. But I won't let him beat me either.
What happened?
What's the matter? Feeling a little tied up? I won't let you go, oilhead.
You tricked me. You just waited for the right moment.
Yeah, finally there's one point you and I both agree on.
If I were to use my power attack on you now, it would mean both of us would be destroyed.
So what?
This can't be happening.
Oh, I guess you do have an emotion after all. It's called fear. Silver destruction!
How could you trick me?
You should have learned by now I'm not the kind of guy you can trust. I'm a thief. Didn't you know that? I'm not the innocent type like Haru.
The prison of spirits and all the illusions will disappear. My enemies can now find King and stop and play.
Miss Ellie, what's on your mind?
We've got to find Haru and Musica now.
Wait. And here's something new to worry about.
What's going on?
The illusion is breaking apart.
Musica! Musica! Oh, he looks bad. Musica, wake up!
Haru.
That's right. Where's Haru?
Haru!
¿Por qué? Why couldn't I read your mind?
I used rune safe to seal my mind. Just for a second.
Rave Master, quite a dancer.
Haru!
When did you get here?
Haru! Musica's hurt!
Musica. Musica? What the heck happened to him? He's really in bad shape.
Musica!
I'd better give him mouth to mouth.
Musica. It looks like you put every single ounce of your energy into this fight. You must have fought the toughest of the palace guards.
Huh? Haru, you gotta keep on fighting.
Hey, don't worry about me. I'm okay.
How could he beat the captain by himself?
You're okay.
I figure we were able to get back here for one reason. I saw it. The kid kept his wits about him. He outsmarted the captain. Once he defeated El Triangle, the prison of spirits vanished.
Hey, way to go, Musica. You're the toughest guy I've ever known. I mean it.
For one person to defeat the strongest of the Palace Guardians without any assistance from anyone else, it's truly incredible. These warriors will never stop until they complete their mission.
Haru, what are we going to do if Musica doesn't wake up pretty soon?
He'll be okay. I swear I won't let anything happen to him. You can't give up. Listen to me, Musica.
This day, and claim, my sworn duty is nearly completed. The Tower of Din has started changing. Am I too late?
All right, listen. I want you guys to get everybody together, okay? Head straight back to Ray Barrier right away. You got it?
Are you mad? You're gonna take on King alone?
Well, not exactly alone. My dad's up there.
Yes, but
We don't have much time. Get going.
I understand. Our fate is now in your hands, Haru.
Haru,
Huh?
you have to come back. You promise? I'm scared. I don't have a good feeling about this one.
Sure. I promise you. The world will be a peaceful place once King is defeated. Besides, we've got a lot more adventures to go on, Ellie. We still gotta find your memory, don't forget.
Haru.
We're gonna find it together. 2 people searching has gotta be better than just one.
Haru, I knew you wouldn't forget that promise.
Well,
Okay. We'll do it.
Oh, Haru! I just want to say, where do I start? There's so much to tell you, and no time!
You risk everything. You may never see your friends again.
I know I'm ready for this. My mind is on the clear path.
He does not hesitate to sacrifice himself. He has the pure heart of a warrior.
Sorry I'm late, Dad.
Miss Ellie, how about a ride?
No, thanks, Griff. I'm fine.
I meant for you to carry me. Oh, 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 oh.
Not more stairs. I hate stairs.
Sir Plu? What's the matter?
Hey, Plu?
Sir Plu!
It's okay. Plu is a rave warrior after all.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hey, Plu! Take care of Haru, okay?
Oh no! Are you okay?
Musica!
It's bad. We'll have to hurry if he's gonna have a chance to make it.
I'll go get Tanchimo and we'll be waiting at the bottom of the stairs.
I'll go with you.
I'm going to stop this enclave. I can't let the ultimate Shadow Stone be created. My father and I will do it together. Huh? Plu? Yeah, you're right. I couldn't do this without you, pal.
Only 10 minutes left. Your son must be tied up.
I know he'll be here soon. He promised me he'd come.
You keep that dream alive. The higher your hopes, the harder it's going to be when he doesn't show up.
No, not yet. I need a little more time. Just a few minutes. The light will fade, and the world of darkness will soon be here. I have to do something to stop it. Raisha? Wait, that girl. It can't be her. Is that a woman?
Must be your mirage. Usually when I see one, it's an ice cream sundae.
Excuse me. Are you all right, ma'am?
Maybe she just flew in, and her arms are tired.
Don't be concerned. I'm fine. A bird woman? Take it easy. Hey, Griff, go get everyone.
Right.
Ma'am, are you hurt somewhere? Amazing. She's exactly how Raisha looked 50 years ago. Do you think you can stand? Who is she? She can't possibly be a descendant of Raisha yet. Can you tell me what your name is? Me? I'm Ellie. And you? My name is...
Ellie!
Solacito.
Hey, what are you doing out here? Huh? It's you.
But that's impossible.
What? You people all know each other?
I don't understand. What are you doing here? Lady Claire.
You're Claire?
You mean Claire Maltese of the Knights of the Blue Sky? Whoa.
I'm okay now. Thank you.
But why have you chosen to show yourself?
Brother, why are we stopping? Are we home already? Lady Claire, is that you?
Please, Lady Claire, you must return to the sacred land now. If King should witness your presence, he would know how to find the Rave of Combat.
I don't get it. What's he mean? It's okay. Solacito, Fiora, as of today, your mission is over. Big brother, I am better now. Let me down.
Remy.
Lady Claire. Remy, I just want you to know that I am truly grateful. Lady Claire, Thank you, but I'm not worthy of it. Because of my mistakes, you all suffered. That's not true. Don't say that. The time has come. This is the day we will all get the answers we seek. The Rave of Combat, the source of power.
It's beautiful.
To be honest with you, I don't have the strength to do battle right now. I'm not sure how much longer I can last in this body. But the fate of the world is being decided at this moment, and the Rave of Combat is essential for the light to defeat the darkness. I ask a favor. Will you help me? I want you to take this. See that the Rave of Combat gets into the hands of the Rave Master.
I'll do my best.
I'll do it. Lady Claire, let me handle that duty.
Or let me do it, Lady Claire.
My trusted guardians, you have both done more than I could ask, and I thank you. But this is no longer your task. It is time for you to pass it on to another.
Okay, but why Ellie?
Perhaps it is her destiny.
Destiny?
I know, in my heart, that this girl can do it. She can deliver the rave. Ellie, I'm counting on you.
Right. I'll do it.
My work in this place is finished now. It is time for me to leave.
Lady Claire, on behalf of the people of Ray Barrier, I want you to know that it's been an honor serving you.
Likewise, Remy. You have done a noble job. You have been through so much, simply because you were born in my home, the Aqua Palace.
But for now, we have more important business to take care of. Okay, let's get them together.
Right.
I must admit, I'm a little surprised to see you. I take it the Palace Guardians have been disposed of. As for this, the gate is a useless shadow stone.
The gate, huh? Now I get it. You defeated the Palace Guardians. That's the reason you were late.
That's right. And now I'm here for King.
How amusing. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to fighting you, young Glory. Rave Master. Now you'll see what your father has seen. You'll face the true power of King.
Haru, be careful. He's a lot stronger than I imagined he would be.
That can't be!
Explosion! Are you really surprised?
But how? I don't believe it!
What's the matter?
Explosion.
You're not the only one who has fun toys.
Huh?
Like this one.
How can he be that fast?
He's got Safarian too!
Haru! Haru! Remember, we have the advantage! We'll attack him from two sides at the same time!
Right! He's so fast!
Amazing power.
A little too on true.
Blue Crimson? What's going on?
Impossible. Even the two of us together can't defeat him.
How can you have the same powers as the Rave? Is it from your Shadow Stone?
Let's just say it's the Shadow Stone version of Decafor's sword, only it's considerably stronger. Decalogus. It was created in last year's Enclame, but this is nothing compared to the Shadow Stone that is about to be born. Its powers are far superior. The Enclame is almost complete.
I'll stop it before that happens!
It's too late! The time has finally come. Behold the light of evil! The forces of darkness will be mine, now and forever! After 10 years of effort, the ultimate Shadow Stone comes into existence. It has only one true purpose, and that is the end of the entire world!
What's that?
That light, what in the world is it?
Is it the beginning of the end, like King said?
Don't worry. You guys just gotta have a little more faith in them, you know? They'll take care of things. You can count on it.
Yes, of course they will. Ellie will deliver the Rave of Combat. It's guaranteed. It is guaranteed, isn't it?
This building's gonna rattle apart. Haru must be in danger. I've
have to hurry. Hang on, Haru.
Let's all welcome it with open arms. The end of the world!
It can't be. Not now. Were we too late after all? I'll just have to destroy you before this whole evil plan of yours goes too far. I'm betting that a Shadow Stone that powerful takes a lot of concentration on your part, doesn't it?
Keep guessing.
Dad, are you all right? What's the matter?
You look a little frightened there, Glory. Are you afraid of the end?
Come on, Dad, don't give up now. You gotta hang in there a little longer. Look, we know he needs this Shadow Stone to initiate his final plan to destroy the world. All we have to do is find it and break it.
You think you can break it? What part of Ultimate Shadow Stone don't you understand?
Whatever. Call it what you like, it's still gonna be toast.
Good luck. What you don't know is that the Ultimate Shadow Stone...
Don't say it!
...is right next to you inside your father's body.
What? Inside his body? But that can't be true. It's impossible.
It is true. The Ultimate Shadow Stone was just completed inside of your own father.
Oh, wait a minute. Then that means...
The only way to get to the Shadow Stone is to destroy your father. However, once he is destroyed, the process will begin anyway. So I'd say you're both in a lose-lose situation.
It can't be.
Come on, Glory. What better way to check out of here? When you go, you simply take the rest of the human race along with you for the ride. That's a lot of pressure for one man to handle. I know you'll feel the deepest pain and agony as you watch the destruction of countless others, all because of you. Each one with your face as the last thing they see. And then I'll finish you off.
But why? Why would you do such a thing? What is it you're trying to accomplish?
Come on, Junior. Don't you understand it by now? To make certain that the great Gale Glory feels the worst pain possible.
Are you crazy? That's what this is all about? You're not trying to conquer the world or control it? You're gonna destroy an entire planet because you're ticked off at one guy? You're insane!
Creating wars, destruction, anarchy. It was all done just to ensnare your father. I knew that if I unleashed chaos and destruction, sooner or later Gale Glory would show up to try and restore the tranquility. All the soldiers who worked under me, including my top staff, were just bait. I used every single one of them to get to Gale Glory.
All the pain and hurt you caused was just to lure my father?
Exactly. It was all part of a carefully executed plan. To cause him to suffer and beg for his destruction.
Well, there's one thing that you still haven't told me, King. What happened between you and my father to cause all this?
I'll be glad to share that with you. It'll be good for you to know exactly how your noble daddy treats his friends. And I'll also tell you exactly what happened to your mother.
Huh?
It all started 25 years ago. It was on Barbara Island, the city of Mary Ruth. It was the anniversary of the end of the war. We met by chance. We knew the people needed help, so together we formed the Shadow Guard.
The Shadow Guard? You mean they weren't always the vicious thugs they are now?
Our purpose was to destroy the monsters hiding in the shadows and stop the people from being preyed upon. More and more soldiers continued to join us, and it grew into a mass movement. But the harmony didn't last very long.
I'm done! I'm tired of fighting with you all the time!
So that's it then? You're leaving the Shadow Guard?
You've worked very hard to build this organization. I'd rather leave while we're still friends. I wish you well, Gale Raregroove. Dawn. All I wanted was a quiet life. I wandered around across the ocean, then found myself on Garage Island. That's where I met your mother, and fell in love with her. We spent 10 years together. Wonderful years. Catellia was born, and you came along soon after. Everything was good. All that time, I never gave the Shadow Guard a second thought.
I don't get it, Dad. Then why did you leave and go away? What happened on Garage Island?
Garage Island hadn't changed, but the world had. Sorry, Haru. Your mom would be really mad if we spent that much money on jewelry.
They sure are pretty, though.
You can have the matching pair for 5,000.
5,000?
You've got a nice island here. It's so peaceful.
Peaceful? I would think it would be peaceful everywhere now. With the Shadow Guard on the job, there's far less trouble out there.
What? I take it you've been living on this island a while, since you have no clue what's happening out there in the real world. Those animals from the Shadow Guard are wreaking havoc in virtually every city. There's complete chaos and destruction. They're terrorizing people everywhere you go. The Shadow Guard is out of control.
But how in the world could this happen? After I left the Shadow Guard, King acquired the Shadow Stones to enforce his brutal power. In those 10 years, the Shadow Guard became a gang of thugs and bullies who terrorized the people without mercy.
Gale, is it really true?
Yes, and it's all my fault. If I hadn't left the Shadow Guard, if I hadn't abandoned King, I shouldn't have left him alone like that. Look at the pain that I've caused. I have to go and make it right.
But Gale...
I realize now, in order to stop the Shadow Stones, I have to find the Rave Stones. I'll find them no matter what. It's the only way to stop King.
But darling, do you have any idea how long you'll be gone?
No. Please understand. At one time, King was my best friend, Sakura. I'm the only one who can stop him. I have to go. 5 years passed. Huh? It has been a long time, King.
Glory.
Is that your son?
Yes, it is. This is my family. This is my wife, Amelia, and my son, Lucia.
Oh, how do you do, Gale? You know, I've heard so much about you from my husband. It's so interesting that the two of you share the same name and the same birthday.
Haru must be about the same age as this boy.
You finally returned. I hope you're here to join us again. The Shadow Guard.
Not quite. I'm here to stop you.
What are you talking about?
You need to end it. You have to dismantle the Shadow Guard immediately. Give the Shadow Stones to the Empire.
Are you out of your mind? The Shadow Guard are just reaching their prime right now. What the heck happened to you, Glory?
That's just what I want to ask you. Why are you doing this evil? What is it you hope to gain? This isn't why we formed the Shadow Guard.
It's pretty obvious you have no idea how the world has changed over the past 15 years. Idealistic dreams don't cut it. The world is too tough now.
What are you saying?
Get out of my face.
I can't do that! King!
I don't want to hurt you, Glory. Apparently I shouldn't, but I still consider you my best friend. So then, leave now and I'll let you go.
King!
But that didn't cause this hatred between you. Tell me what happened.
King was far too gone to listen to reason. I realized there was only one power that could match the Shadow Guard.
Lieutenant Gale! Hey, Lieutenant Gale, you're the man!
Is that you, Slate? You're looking well.
Thanks. I'm a major with the Imperial Army now. How about that?
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. But it hasn't been easy. We got our hands full trying to keep the Shadow Guard in line, and now they've gone underground.
You can't find their headquarters?
What's wrong? You look so serious.
Actually, I was...
I can't take it.
Something horrible happened between them. What was it?
Did I make the right decision?
King, we've been found out. A dozen tanks from the Imperial Army are headed our way.
What?
I'm sorry, King. Maybe some prison time will bring you to your senses. This was the only way to stop you.
How did they find out we were here?
Maybe that guy you were talking to told them.
What'd you say? Fool, Gale would never do something like that.
We were best friends at one time, King. But something happened. The power changed you. These guys had promised to take you in peacefully.
What the?
All right, soldiers, move in! Destroy all the Shadow Guard! Give them a taste of their own medicine!
Wait! Hold your fire! My wife and son have nothing to do with this! I said stop shooting!
Keep up the attack, man! You can't take it with the shoes on the other foot, huh?
What are you doing? This wasn't the agreement!
Lucia, no! Daddy!
Amelia! Lucia!
Please have your father. I'll be back tonight.
Daddy?
What's happened to my husband?
are out. Desperate people will do anything.
You're a madman! I already know what you think my father did to your family. But he just wanted the Shadow Guard to stop hurting people.
I can't believe how naive you are. You think Daddy's such a good guy. Let me tell you the rest of our little story.
Stop the attack, man! What are you doing? This wasn't the agreement!
How could you do this? Daddy!
Amelia! Lucia!
Slade! Call off the attack right now! Who told you to open fire like that? You betrayed me, you maggot! Tell him to stop! Liar! You said that you would only arrest King. When did the Empire become so corrupt?
Take it easy. We'll do what we said. We'll arrest him. You happy now?
I want you to take this. See that the Rave of Combat gets into the hands of the Rave Master.
Who, me?
Do not be filled with sadness about what cannot be changed. My journey ends here, but yours does not. You will always be in my heart.
This rave means so much to so many people. I have to get it to Haru right away. That's right. Haru needs me now more than ever. I can't give up. I've got to get to him. Hang on, Haru.
Haru. All choked up there, kid.
Haru!
I expected a little more emotion out of you, Junior. Given the fact that I'm about to annihilate your dear father here. Like I did your mother.
Why did all this have to happen?
Come on, Gail. How long's it been? Like 5 days? How long are you gonna just sit there like that? Hate to say it, but you're interfering with our investigation.
Lieutenant, Major Slade.
What is it?
We found some paperwork that survived the fire.
All right, I'll be right there.
Yes, sir.
You've really been a lot of help, Gail. Thanks to you, we were able to wipe out a lot of the Shadow Guard and arrest King. Oh, let me show you something. Found his medal inside. Guess it must have belonged to one of the old Shadow Guard guys. I'll keep it as a reminder of our victory. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting promoted next month. I'm jumping 2 ranks to Lieutenant Colonel, just like you were. Oh, and supposedly one of the guys who actually founded the Shadow Guard is still on the loose. I told my superiors I had a good idea who it could be. I'm gonna have to bring you into the Imperial office, Gale. But you! How?
I have the power of the Shadow Stones. No prison can hold me.
King, I'm sorry.
Glory, I guess I was wrong all along. I was destined to be alone! It's obvious to me now, the Rare Grooves are a cursed family, and I've been ordained to carry on that fate. To have comrades or friends or any kind of family is not an option. I will live my life alone and seek my revenge upon the world. I'll never forget that I have you to thank for all of this, Gale Glory.
You're wrong.
No, stop it! My darling.
Sakura, why are you here?
I let her know you're here. I told her to come. You must know the reason why. Isn't it clear?
Darling.
Get away from here, Sakura! Run!
That's enough! Just leave him alone!
Don't do it, King! This has nothing to do with her! I'll do whatever you ask. Only please, leave Sakura alone. I'm begging you!
I promise that. I'll be slow.
Sakura, run! Don't stay here! Run now! Go!
Glory, now you will understand the pain that I felt and the fury.
Please don't do it! King!
Don't worry, my love. I will be by your side forever. All my memories are happy ones. My darling, I feel so fortunate.
Sakura, I'm so sorry, Sakura.
How does it feel now, Glory? I wish I could say we were even, but I'm afraid I can't. If I'm going to live in this world alone, then so will you. I will implant this ultimate Shadow Stone in your body. It will remain there, dormant, until the specified time is activated. You just won't know when that is. This Shadow Stone will exact my revenge on the world, ultimately bringing it to a violent end. Now it is your curse. You mustn't get close to anyone again, or they'll suffer the same fate as your wife has. You will suffer, and then I will destroy you, but only after your pain has gone beyond unbearable.
Catellia. I must never see them again.
There it is. I'm almost there.
Now you know the truth. I was the one responsible for what happened to your mother, Haru. I tried 1,000 times to pick up a pen and write you, but I didn't have any words to put on the paper. I spent 10 years in the desert alone with my pain, my regrets, and my fear of what was inside of me.
Is that what you wanted to hear? Now you know why he couldn't return to Garage Island to look after you and your sister. He couldn't risk losing the two of you the way he had lost your mother. And he's so soft-hearted. He probably stayed away from all other people for fear of involving them in his miserable existence. Isn't that right, Glory?
Now I see. I spent those 10 years alone for no reason. I had no idea the Shadow Stone needed to be completed with Enclave.
That's what I wanted. For you to live in fear until this day arrived.
I'm sorry, Haru. I wasn't there when I could have been.
I wish I had a camera for this.
I don't need him, Dad. I've got you, sis.
I don't know if my father's still alive, but I swear, I'll always take care of my sister Catellia, I promise. Come on out, Father! I'm waiting! I don't believe it. I'm such a fool. I had no idea what you were going through. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to me, Haru. We're together now. That's what counts.
Come on, Haru, stop crying!
The Rave Master losing his cool. Now let's get back to our fight. I've looked forward to this for too long.
There's no time for crying.
Haru.
That's it. That's what I wanted. Your hatred for me must be so overwhelming for you.
No, that's not true at all.
Huh?
What I hate is people fighting like this.
Do you? You're weak. You see, it's all about destiny. Face it, it is our destiny. Glory and I are doomed to keep fighting on to the end. Denying it is futile. Accept it and act on it. That's your only option. It's who you are.
All you're doing is using destiny as some kind of phony excuse for your crimes. You brought all this misery on yourself.
That's ridiculous. I gave up those kinds of emotional feelings long, long ago. Enough talk, Rave Master. Are you going to fight me or not? It doesn't really matter how you answer. I'm going to destroy both of you right here and now.
All right, I'll fight. Since it's clear you have no intention of listening to reason.
That's the answer I wanted to hear. Use all the pain and suffering your father has felt as motivation. That way I'll be sure to get your best effort.
Sorry, I don't need any motivation at all for this. I fight for only one reason. To finally put an end to all the fighting. For peace.
Haru, you have such a kind heart. You weren't meant to be a fighter.
I want to put an end to this! Once and for all!
It's only those who are compassionate that understand the true pain others feel. They are the ones who grow to be strong.
I will end all the fighting today, so we can return home to my sister!
That means Catellia as well. I'm glad. I've wanted to know.
Excellent. Now you'll see my true power. I'm sick of both of you. I've had enough of the Glory family to last me a lifetime.
Sorry to disappoint you. We're not going anywhere.
Very well. Zephyr Force, Wing Sword.
Hold on!
Right. It's too strong.
Is this the sixth power of the Decaforce sword? Zephyr Force? Can I empower a sword that I never mastered?
Let's try explosion.
No, I can't move. I'm numb.
No! Explosion!
No! He's too strong. He's a monster.
This rave, it's just like the one Haru has. I know I've seen it somewhere before. I've seen this tower before, too. But where? I can't stop thinking about it. Blue, you all right? Is he sleeping? Hey, Blue! Come on, wake up! You can nap later. I don't get it.
So the Rave of Combat is nothing but a sleeping pill. Then what are the other Rave Stones? Cold medication?
Very funny.
I was afraid this wasn't going to be much of a fight, and I was right.
Mr. Glory, are you all right?
Yes, I may have taken too many hits during the battle.
That's pretty obvious. Actually, I don't know who looks worse, you or Haru. We better treat your wounds right now.
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Look, all that matters now is that we stop King before he can do any more major damage. Haru and I can rest when it's over.
Now I know where Haru gets his strength. They're so much alike.
It doesn't seem like he's gotten any stronger. Then the Rave of Combat is just a bluff. Haru Glory, it is our destiny to fight. And my destiny to defeat you! Bell Force!
What is that?
We've got problems. The explosion is coming. We're directly in its path, Haru.
Hey, Blue, where are you going?
How can he move against such a strong wind?
What do we have here? So the swarm can do a couple of tricks. Let's see how he handles this. Dancing bombardment.
Blue, no!
Desperado blow.
Whoa, it looks like the explosion was completely absorbed.
It seems Blue was able to do that on his own.
All right, go Blue!
Impossible. He changed the direction of the explosion, and he's no bigger than my boot.
The Decaforce sword has 10 powers. This one's called Sylpharium. With this power, your opponent will face an attack faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah, but how will I be able to handle a sword so fast?
Because you now possess the Rave of Knowledge.
Rave of Knowledge? Hey, where was this thing when I was taking my final exams in high school?
The Rave of Knowledge is the soul of the fighter, which means it's now in you, Haru.
But how do I know when to use it, or even what makes it work? I haven't got a clue about it.
I cannot tell you that. The knowledge is already in you. When the need for it arises, you will know what it is you have to do.
Good job, Blue!
No!
Still think the Rave of Combat's a sleeping pill?
Haru and Blue make an amazing team.
Yeah, I must admit that little fella is pretty versatile for an insect.
Not an insect!
You got him!
No, you can't!
Malforce!
You can't be!
Sylpharian! Crimson!
That was amazing! You did it, Haru!
Haru, what an incredible warrior you've become. Sakura, can you see him? That's our son.
I'll put all my energy into one final rub. Revolution!
My most powerful Shadow Stone has failed.
It's over!
All right, Haru! Haru!
You really did it. You did a great job, Haru.
Hey there, are you okay now?
As usual, I am totally exhausted. I can't move. I've got no strength.
Blue, you did a good job too. You deserve a pat on the back. Here.
I'd pat you too, Blue, but I can't move.
I'll do it for you. Here you go. How about a victory dance?
I think I'll pass if you don't mind.
Come on, Blue.
Explosions couldn't hurt Blue, but that dance will. Is that your stomach?
You'll never stop me. I swear I will destroy you.
That's impossible. He's still moving.
I will come back again and again until all of you are gone. Now I give my very existence to the Shadow Stones. I no longer need my human form.
Does anyone have a clue what he's talking about?
Don't do it. You know what will happen, King.
I will enter the eternal darkness.
No, King. Don't. It's madness.
I don't get it. What's he doing?
He's giving up his human form to gain the ultimate power from the Shadow Stones. However, once he gives up his body, there's no telling just what he will become.
But I will possess infinite power inside my glittering prison.
Inside? You mean someone goes inside the Shadow Stone?
That's right. Once your body and soul are locked inside a Shadow Stone, they remain sealed up in there for all eternity. That's how it is.
But King, you'll never be able to return again. Don't do it.
You're the ones that forced me into this. All of you. You drove me into this pool of darkness.
No, King, wait. Don't.
Goodbye, glory. Goodbye, King.
have to take it this far, King. How could you willingly turn yourself into this?
This is gonna be trouble. I don't know if I have enough strength left. Who knew that he'd come back even stronger?
I didn't want this to happen. I was only trying to stop the destruction. It looks like Haru may have failed. Is this the beginning of the end of the world? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine.
Me too. That was pretty close. Anyway, what's he trying to do? Destroy the tower or what? He's out of control.
King, look what you've become. This can't be what you wanted. It's my duty to stop you. Now more than ever.
Okay, Blue. See if you can absorb that flame like you did earlier. Now, you just... Huh? Oh no, he shriveled up again. Can you hear me? Wake up!
Unfortunately, Blue's Ravestone has a time limit on it.
Like a parking meter?
Ellie, I want you to stay here and keep an eye on Blue. I'll fight King using my willpower alone.
We'll do whatever it takes to stop him. Are you ready, Haru?
Let's do it!
How are they gonna do it? They're both so exhausted they can barely stand. Come on, guys, get him!
Impossible! He stopped it with his hands!
Our swords don't have any effect on him at all!
King, no!
Haru! Cut it out!
Leave him alone, King!
Is it possible the king is no longer even human? Then what? Ellie,
Yes, sir?
take Haru and get out of the tower now.
Huh? But you can't...
Get out of here now!
I'm sorry, miss. I didn't mean to yell. Please, get Haru out of here for me.
What about you?
I'll be fine. I have a secret weapon.
Get moving!
Yes, but sir, I don't think you can beat him by yourself.
It doesn't matter. Haru can't fight. Get him out of here so my weapon doesn't hurt either of you.
Will you do that for me?
I'll do it. Haru, can you walk?
Young lady. Take good care of Haru. He's a real warrior.
All right, sir, but make sure you get out of here in one piece.
I intend to. If I don't, it will mean the end of the world. This is a fight you won't win. King, whatever happened to us? How did we get here? Look what hatred has done to you.
Exterminate monsters.
Yeah, we'll protect people from the monsters of the shadows, so we'll be the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard.
Look, we took back the city together. We make a good team. I'm sure we can find a few more guys to join us. I resigned my position with the Imperial Army to form the Shadow Guard. Imagine all the good we can do in this town. Come on, pal. What do you say? Let's do it. Hey, I even rented this office space.
I hate to tell you this, but you misspelled the sign.
What? I stayed up all night making that sign. Hey, we've got our first mission. There was an attack in Wrangle Field. All right, we
Yeah, people respect us now. That's what counts.
I thought we were gonna destroy the Shadow Stones, not collect them.
Wake up! This is the real world. We have a lot of people to pay. We'll make a lot of money if you don't mess this up.
It's wrong.
Hey, our members have families too. We do what we gotta do. Are you really leaving?
Yeah, living like this just isn't for me. Besides, I think it's better if the Shadow Guard has only one leader. I hope you do the right thing.
King, let's get this over with once and for all. You've caused enough trouble for a lifetime. The world deserves peace now!
Should we go now?
Yes. The tower can't be safe. Let's hurry.
I thought we were through with him. Father, but... Dad, get away from him!
He's attacking!
King, my old friend.
He's just gonna stand there and take it?
I don't understand.
He has no strength. Only the instinct to fight is left. I can't leave him like this, no matter how much heartache he has caused me.
Oh, my darling, I feel so fortunate.
He took the best thing in my life away from me. I spent 10 years of my life wandering, trying to stay away from everyone, not knowing if I would survive to the next day. I waited those 10 years for this exact moment, planning how I would get my revenge, when I could look directly into his eyes. But Haru, you see, he was my best friend. It didn't matter how much we hated each other. We still had that bond of true friendship that can't be broken. That's why I have to stay. If this is what he needs to do in his last moments, then I will stay and let him do it.
You're still so naive. That's what I like about you, Glory.
King, how did you do it? How did you get free from the Shadow Stone?
You still think you've won this fight, Glory? I still have the spatial warp Shadow Stone. It can transport anything anywhere.
That may be, but it won't do you any good at this point. You already lost, King. Let it go.
Not just yet. Eurasian 6, he will be summoned to headquarters.
The Eurasian 6?
More bad guys?
I can call on the greatest warriors on the planet in a matter of seconds. Don't you see? The Palace Guardians. We're all trash compared to them.
No, I thought it was over.
Haru!
What good would that do? You've lost.
Glory, are you still pretending that you've forgotten?
What?
You should know, this battle that we wage isn't about winning and losing. It is only about how it began, and how it's all going to end. The birth of the Rave, the end of the war, The day we met, the loss of our loved ones, and finally this day. Time goes on and the tragedies continue. Don't you see there is a destiny of doom between you and I? It's a curse. And that curse will surely continue until one of us, Rare Groove or Glory, have been completely eliminated. Only then will this cycle of disaster no longer perpetuate. You think you've won? What a joke that is. I'm still here. You haven't won anything. If you want your victory, you'll have to come and take this from me now. I suggest you do it, or else I'll summon the Eurasian Six, and they will be here instantly to finish you off. Your destruction will bring an end to the curse, and it will finally be over. I don't even have the strength to reach for it. Go ahead. Now's your chance to finish me off. You've waited 10 years for this.
How can I possibly do that? I can't destroy my best friend.
If you won't do it, then I'm going to have to. In that case, I'll finish all of our business myself. Like this!
Oh no! Did he activate the Shadow Stone? The end of the world?
What just happened?
Everyone.
Nice to see you again, Rave
Sorry.
Master.
I just wasn't able to protect you.
No. It's no longer inside of my body.
It's gone? But we just saw the explosion.
The Shadow Stone was inside of me, Haru. Were it activated, I would have been vaporized. What does it mean? Tell me. What does it mean? Tell me.
okay?
I'm fine. I just slipped, that's all.
Well, that's a relief. It's not gonna be easy to get out of here, though.
I suppose. Haru, why did you follow me?
What do you mean, why? You think I was gonna let you go down here on your own? We were both exhausted. I knew we'd need each other. Don't give up in there. We're gonna make it out of here, okay?
What are you babbling about? Giving up?
It just sounded like you were quitting or something.
Wrong. Actually, I was wondering how a smart guy could do something so stupid.
Probably because I take after you, Dad.
You should have been more worried about the girl than about me.
Believe me, Ellie's gonna be fine. She's with Let.
Yeah, but isn't he supposed to be your enemy?
He was, and he was tough, too. But he's on our side now. That's why he came all the way back to save us. Dragons are like that. Anyway, I was more worried about you getting stuck down here. That's why I followed you.
Great idea. Now we're both trapped.
Oh, fine. I risked my life to save your butt, and this is the thanks I get? What are you doing?
I said I'd never give up, didn't I? I'm gonna make it back to Garage Island. I promised Catalia that I would, and that's the most important thing. A man of honor never breaks a promise.
Bet you could use a hand with that. Hold on! I'm almost through!
Don't bother. I've got it. Haru! Hey!
Ow!
Be careful. These rocks are unstable and they're slippery.
Now you tell me.
Haru?
Huh?
Is she as beautiful as your mother was?
That's what you're thinking about right now?
Just tell me.
I guess she's beautiful. She's the most popular girl on the island.
She's what? You mean she has a boyfriend or something like that?
She used to. This guy was a total jerk. He used to make her cry a lot.
I'll take care of him.
Don't worry, I already did that.
All right, I should have known. By the way, how's good old Kenma, my friend?
He still laughs like a big old walrus with a toothache. And the guy's still not married yet.
I see. He's a pretty good guy, you know? I can't wait to get home and see everybody. I've been gone for such a long time. I wonder if the old place still looks the same. Let's hurry, son. Your sister's waiting for us.
I hope they both find a way to get out of there soon. Hey, wait. Blue, what happened to that alligator guy? Oh, right, he's a dragon. I guess now it's just the two of us. Haru, you've just got to be okay.
My fingers are raw.
I'm almost through. Your complaining sounds a lot closer. So that girl, you said her name is Ellie, right?
Yeah?
Is that her real name?
I guess. That's what it says on the tattoo she's got on her arm. But she's also got amnesia, so who knows?
Amnesia? How strange. I'm sorry, Haru. Ellie can never be your girlfriend. One day, you will learn the truth. We did it, Haru.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be all right.
They have to be.
I can't move. I guess I must be over my limit.
Don't give up. We'll find a way out.
Now you're starting to sound like me, Dad.
You've got to have faith. There's always a way out. I'm certain. For years, I thought I would never see Garage Island again. But now, I've learned nothing is impossible. What's the matter with you?
I seem to be having trouble breathing.
Yeah, me too. I just thought I was feeling tired. I'm afraid we're using up what little oxygen there is in this place. I guess we shouldn't have been talking so much. It was careless. We've got to conserve air.
I don't want to stop talking. There's so many things I want to know. I have so many questions.
You need to save all your strength. So be quiet for now.
You know, I hated you all those years. Kat and I, we spent so many hours just waiting day after day, hoping you'd return. But we had no idea if you were ever coming back to us, or even if you were still alive, Dad. Why didn't you at least try to send us a note or something like that? Anything to let us know you were still thinking about us.
I'm sorry, Haru. I had planned to tell you, but not until the time was right. Not a day went by that I didn't think about you. There was just no way to explain what had happened between King and me. I also knew that if I had contacted you, you'd feel obligated. You'd want to leave the island right away and try to find me. Despite the pain I'd caused everyone.
I would have tried anything.
What did you say? Haru?
Dad, I don't feel so good. Everything's kind of blurry. My head feels all fuzzy.
He's not getting enough air.
Dad, I can't.
Haru! Haru, breathe in fresh air! Haru, are you all right?
I think so.
At least now, we won't suffocate.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Kind of looks like the stars at night.
Stars? Yeah. Haru, have you ever heard of the memory of the stars?
Memory of the stars?
Didn't your mom or Cat ever tell you about it? It's a legend passed down in our family. It says there's a question in the universe, a special point inside the multitude of stars. Incredible, isn't it? Just think. Everything that's happened since the universe began is remembered there. Billions of years worth of memories.
Dad, why don't you take a breather?
I'll rest when we're home.
Where are they?
I'm fine.
Now that we have air, we just have to wait for help to arrive.
I could use some food.
That's a good sign. I guess you'll be okay. Haru, there's something I want you to know.
Huh?
The story I was just telling you about the stars, you know how they remember everything from the beginning of time right up until this moment.
Yeah? What about it?
Well, compared to that, humans are a grain of sand. So small, so fleeting. They only have a short time to live. Yet they can't remember even things about themselves. They try to remember what's convenient for them and forget what's not.
What are you trying to say, Dad? Well, come on, just tell me.
Don't ever forget this day.
Wait, no! What are you doing, Dad? You're gonna get hurt! Go away!
In the brief few moments we call a man's life, I've always wondered what are the most important things, the things that really matter, that give life meaning. And for me, it was my word. I made your sister a promise 15 years ago that I would one day return to her.
Dad, you...
But after spending this time with you, just you and I, fighting together side by side, I realized that it is you who must return safely back to her. My mission is complete. You'll understand this one day. I've waited all these years to be able to finally hold my grown son in my arms and tell him just how proud I am to be his father. I am proud of you.
Dad, don't! Please! No!
Solocido, I know the monsters in the Shadow Guard have been defeated, and peace was restored. Why don't I feel like it was a victory? It seems like we all lost somehow. And Haru, who fought so bravely, lost his father anyway.
I always believed we could win without sacrifice. But that's not what war is all about. The important thing is to honor the sacrifices of others by building a better world.
Your friend needs you now, more than ever. I hope you both understand you need to be strong for him.
You don't need to worry about us. We've both dealt with tragedy in our lives. We know what we need to do. When Haru needs us to be tough, we'll be tough. Never mind. Please pass the tissue.
Haru,
Ellie,
I thought I would find you here. I hope you don't mind company.
of course not.
Is it all right if I sit with you?
Sure. Ellie? Are you as hungry as I am?
Oh, I brought some cookies with me. You want some?
They taste good, but they look a little weird. Not bad weird. Did you make them?
Actually, no. Fura did.
Fura? You're kidding! I didn't know that guy knew how to bake. Are you sure?
I heard he's good at sewing, too.
Maybe he can crochet me some booties.
I was hoping he'd teach me to sew.
Teach you to sew?
Yeah. That way, if someone gets hurt in battle, I can get some thread and sew them up again.
Well, I think it's a little more complicated than that.
Like, I could sew Plu up so his cotton doesn't fall out.
I hate to break it to you, but he doesn't have cotton. Blue is not a stuffed animal, you know.
I'm only pretending. It's nice to just be a regular girl once in a while.
I know. Hey, maybe you can use your new sewing skills to make a tutu for Griff.
That'd be funny.
You really know how to cheer me up, you know that?
Yep.
Ellie, thanks a lot. I really feel better.
Hey, what's that picture? Did you know your dad had that in his pocket?
I have this same picture in my room.
What's that?
My father's handwriting.
Sorry, Haru. Your mom would be really mad if we spent that much money on jewelry. They sure are pretty, though.
You can have the matching pair for 5,000.
5,000?
You've got a nice island here. So peaceful.
Peaceful? I would think it would be peaceful everywhere now. With a shadow guard on the job, there's far less trouble out there.
What? I take it you've been living on this island a while, since you have no clue what's happening out there in the real world. Those animals from the Shadow Guard are wreaking havoc in virtually every city. There's complete chaos and destruction. They're terrorizing people everywhere you go. The Shadow Guard is out of control.
But how in the world could this happen?
If my dad hadn't heard about the Shadow Guard that day, he never would have left. He'd be here now. Why did this have to happen?
Haru. Haru. Can you hear me?
Where are you, Dad? What is this?
She was the one that changed my destiny forever. It was 51 years ago. One corrupt and malicious kingdom dominated the world. They ruled with violence and bloodshed. No one was safe from their reign of terror. People were desperate. Finally, one small nation stood up against the superpower to try and stop the oppression. That brave nation was called Symphonia.
It's hard to believe it's already been 50 years. You don't look a day older.
It's because I watch what I eat, get lots of exercise, and stay out of the sun.
Huh?
What's the point in fighting?
When will the war ever end?
We, the trustworthy soldiers of Symphonia, swear to restore the peace in this world. Sheba, why aren't you raising your sword?
Because I'm tired of acting like a trained monkey.
Enough! How dare you talk to our commander like that?
What was that for?
Sheba, a sword represents the life of a soldier. By raising it together, you show your commitment to fighting. To what you're fighting for, and who you're fighting for.
The point is to win, and I've defeated more of the enemy than anyone in this room, understand?
I understand, but with that attitude, you'll never be able to save the world.
The world? We can barely protect Symphonia. Nothing we've done has ever helped the rest of the world. The enemy is winning the war! I've done enough fighting. I've had it. Maybe it's time for me to hit the road again. Who could be out there dancing at this hour? A street performer? How strange.
insect.
Insects? About that dance you were just doing. You know, I've never seen anything like it here in Symphonia. It was,
Really weird?
actually it was really beautiful.
Thank you, sir. I always feel happy when I know someone has enjoyed my dancing. But I'll tell you a secret. I didn't even know you were there. I'm in a world of my own when I dance. It's the only time I feel free. Like I'm really, truly alive, you know? Have you ever felt like that?
Me?
Yes, you. What's your name, anyway?
My name's Sheba. Sworn to protect the kingdom.
So you're a soldier. My name's Raisha. Raisha Valentine. I gotta be going now. I'll see you later, Sheba.
Okay. Was she real? Right.
Right? Listen up, man.
Raisha, I can't stop thinking about her.
Our unit has been requested to guard the royal palace.
Perhaps she'll be at the park again tonight.
Sheba!
Huh?
I'm appointing you temporary captain of the guard.
I'm not from here. Giving me the job is just going to put me under a microscope and make all the other soldiers angry.
The palace officials specifically requested you. Apparently, there's a rumor going around that you are the best soldier in the entire royal army.
I must assume that you are Captain Sheba. My name is Alpine.
I'm Deerhound. Hope you're as good as they say.
I'm Claire Maltese.
I'm Dalmatian.
Wait, you guys are the Knights of the Blue Sky. What's this all about, anyway?
Do not take this mission lightly. The fate of the world depends on it.
What do you mean?
Have you heard of shadow zones?
No.
They are the mystical stones with which the enemy is arming itself.
If we don't do something soon to counter this magic, we will lose.
How soon? I've got to know.
Fortunately, we have someone who can help us awaken a magic of our own to use, the Stones of Light.
A war with stones, eh? Sounds kind of primitive. So you're making these stones of light here?
Yes, and we need your help in protecting the one with the power.
What power?
Etherion, held by a single bloodline, protected by the royal family of Symphonia.
Your mission is to guard this place until the Stones of Light are completed. You will guard it with your life. Do you understand?
Yeah, don't worry, I get it. A job is a job, and I'll get it done.
That's a real good attitude, kid.
That guy's as strong as a bear. All right, who's the one with this ethereal whatever power?
She's about to be presented to the people of Symphonia. Come see for yourself.
What? Presented?
Come on, your job's already begun.
All right, stay behind the road. What the heck is going on? It's the Knights of the Blue Sky!
Lady Marquise! Sir Deerhound!
Sir Dalmatian!
Right, so what's the big deal? Huh? That's Blue. What is he doing here? No way.
Attention! I present the one who possesses the power of Etherion, the power to create. I give you Raisha Valentine.
Hello there, everyone!
The girl dancing in the park last night. She's the one?
Just think, Raisha used to be the best dancer in all of Symphonia, and now she'll go down in history for saving the entire kingdom. Some people have all the luck.
I heard that the ritual for creating the Stones of Light is incredibly painful. I wonder if she'll be able to do it. She looks kind of frail to me.
I love to dance. It makes me feel free, like I'm really alive.
Raisha, it's you.
This area is off limits.
I just need to talk to Raisha for a moment.
Talk to Raisha? Are you nuts?
Hey, Raisha!
Come back here!
Hold on! Raisha!
Miss Raisha?
I'm okay. I'm just a little tired. You worry too much about me, Alpine. Miss Raisha, I really think you need to take some time for yourself and rest.
Perhaps she's been using Etherion too much.
I'm fine, really. It just gives me a bit of a headache. Sorry to make you all worry like that. Oh, I need to go see the king. I don't understand what the king is thinking.
I've expressed my concerns, but the king says that there is nothing to worry about. He's sure Raisha can handle it.
I would never quarrel with the king, but her headaches are becoming more and more frequent. We need to watch her closely.
I said let me go!
What's going on?
It's you, Sheba. What are you doing there?
I need to see Raisha.
See Raisha? And what do you need to see her for?
Don't worry, I'll get you an autograph.
I'm not some fanboy.
You're forgetting what your job is.
I said let me go!
It's all right. Let him into the courtyard.
Yes, sir.
What are you gonna do?
You can't talk sense into someone like him. He's going to need to learn the hard way. So what are you planning to do with Miss Raisha?
I'm going to get her out of this place and set her free.
Why would you do that?
I can't sit here and watch her be confined like some animal and be tortured by that stupid ritual. Enough! It's not what she wants.
I always feel happiest when I'm dancing. It makes me feel free.
There are other things she wants to do with her life. And what exactly do you think you know about Miss Raisha? I hope you're aware that such treasonous talk could have dire consequences.
Fine. You want to fight? Okay, but if I win, you have to let me see her.
Interesting proposal. I'll accept that challenge.
That's not necessary. I can handle this one on my own.
Just so you know, I've won 96 consecutive fights and counting.
Well, you can stop counting right now. I'll teach you what happens when you dare to raise your sword against us.
What just happened?
I'm gonna give you a break this one time, Shiva. Now get back to your post.
Wait, it's not over yet. Do you hear me? Come back!
This was a complete waste of time. You cannot defeat us now.
What?
Not until you truly believe in what you're fighting for.
It's a shame. He has skills. He's just so clueless.
Wait! Don't run away! Impossible. How could I have lost to her?
Wow, you really took a beating.
Who are you?
Calm down. I am Garain Musica.
Musica? Wait a minute, you mean Musica the Blacksmith? The best in the entire continent?
Wow, I didn't realize I was getting to be so famous. Next thing you know, I'll be handing out autographs.
Please.
Huh?
I need the strongest sword ever made. With the right sword, I know I could beat the Knights of the Blue Sky. I'll give you whatever you want, anything. Just make the sword. Well, name your price.
I'm sorry, but you do not deserve one of my swords yet.
What does that mean? I was never meant to be a soldier. That's it. Tomorrow, I'm leaving Symphonia.
So, I heard you fought one of the Knights of the Blue Sky? Just so you could see me. So I've come to see you instead.
Raisha. All right, give me your hand.
Oh, sorry.
Shh.
Who's there?
It's me, Sheba.
Captain, sorry about that, sir.
I'm on patrol over here. No worries. Just keep watch on your side.
Very well, sir.
I don't understand. Why did you ask me to help you sneak out of the palace?
Because I knew you would help me, Shiba, no matter what.
You mean you requested me to be a palace guard?
You're catching on.
Well, kinda. Why go through all this trouble just to get out of the palace?
They won't let me out any other way. They're worried about my health.
But why here? Why not just dance there at the palace?
This is where I always used to practice. Though I finally became a dancer, this place was always special to me.
How did you get that power of yours? Whatever it's called.
Etherian. Well, I've had it for just about as long as I can remember.
What is Etherian?
It's a kind of magic, I guess. Actually, I hid it for a long time. Then one day the king came to see me. He looked right at me and said, "You have a special power, Raisha, and the kingdom needs you. He's an amazing man, isn't he?" So that's how I ended up in the palace. And when I got there, I met the Knights of the Blue Sky. I was pretty scared. Then they all knelt down and said, "Lady Raisha." I thought they meant some princess, but they were talking to me. So I said, "Hi, guys." The next thing I know, they all look at each other and start laughing. I had no idea what was going on, so I started laughing too. But you know what? I wasn't scared anymore. I knew I was with people that cared about me. Then...
Raisha, do you want to leave Symphonia with me? Don't you hate being confined like that? Away from everything? I heard the ritual is painful. If you left, you wouldn't have to go through that anymore. You'd be free, right?
That's true. But I want to stay here all the same. For everybody.
What for?
I know everyone is suffering. We all have to do whatever we can to help each other. And this is what I can do.
I can understand that. But you don't have to take on the burden of the whole world.
I wouldn't do it if there was any other way. People need hope to survive, and maybe that's the one thing that I can give them. You made me happy the other night. That's what you gave me. I didn't have you assigned to the palace just so you could help me sneak out once in a while. I also wanted to talk with you, you know?
With me?
Mm-hmm. And Plu did too.
That thing wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, Plu really likes you. And he knows things.
What do you mean exactly?
Never mind. I better get back.
Hey, wait, I'll walk you home.
Tonight I'd rather be by myself and go visit the place I was born. I haven't been back there in a while. Anyway, good night, Captain Shiba. Be well.
Wait, Raisha!
Oh, can you be here tomorrow afternoon? There's something I want you to have.
Something from me?
Bye!
story now. Hello. I know you came to yell at me for neglecting my duties, right? Huh?
This is from Miss Raisha, for you.
Right. She said she had something she wanted to give me, so I suppose this is it then. Where is Raisha anyway?
Miss Raisha is... She's no longer with us. She sacrificed her life in order to create what's in your hand. It'll help you defeat the enemy.
No. It's not true.
Miss Raisha chose you to lead our fight to battle against the shadows.